what attracted to each of you to working in your family's business?
Should I start? Okay. I had a long and windy kind of career before I joined the family business. I had worked in investment banking. I was at Google on the products maps team, and I had kept finding myself wanting to have more control, have more responsibility, focus on how I could create change. And I felt honestly that the best way that I could do that was through the family business. And it was actually never something that I ever intended to join. And even my father had never actually forced us into joining the business. His mentality was always, if I build a great business, my children will want to be at the business. So he had always just modeled what was most important to him, which was being able to spend time with family, even though he was also working on the business. So we would go on trips to visit vendors. We would go to conventions, and that was like kind of how we spent our summers. And so it wasn't actually something that I had consciously thought about, but over the years, wanting to have a larger and larger impact on my own career, I felt like being at the family business was the most impactful way I could do that. So that's how I joined.
Matt, what was your experience?
In some cases, it was similar. So I would say if you asked me probably when I was in high school or college if I was going to join the family business, I would have said I'm not sure. If you asked my friends, though, they would have said absolutely, because I was always talking about meat and fat. And so I graduated in 2009. I worked for a startup for a little bit, and then I went back and forth about joining the family business. It had always been such a key piece of who we are. We talked about it. My grandfather, every family meal was generally about the family business, every large get together. And then the other thing is, we're surrounded by products and customers that we service. So there's just a lot of pride in those products. And in college, I remember we, with some friends, drive 45 minutes to go find the local Chipotle. And that was really fun knowing that, yeah, those are products we made and products that we really helped get them off the ground, helping them take something that they did in the back kitchen and being able to bring it to a larger, national stage. So just being very interested in what we did in the products we make, and having an interest in the business itself. Like that was the key for me. Is I knew I was going to go into business. I remember talking to one of my friends in college and saying, whatever I do, I want to make something that I can drop on my foot and it'll hurt. Like I can, it's got to be something physical that's just that I can see myself in manufacturing. And so to join a company that was food manufacturing, it just happened to be our family business, was key for me. And in terms of timing, again, I had worked outside the family business a little bit prior, and we were about to undergo either a big expansion or building a secondary site for our meat company. And I just remember thinking I'd rather join now and be part of that than wait and, have everybody else enjoy all the fun and the hard work and then come in on the backside of that. So that really pushed me from a timing perspective to join in 2011.
That's fantastic. I think what I heard you both say was a little bit of a surprise, right? Not necessarily sure this was going to be your path, but there's an opportunity for impact, and there's an opportunity in the company that drew you in.